Chikubanza. Now, pressure once again on Aquiliano, and no. Lesotho again patient in the efforts to try and create their best chance in this match. Those crosses have been coming all day long for them from the wide areas, but yet are they to find a teammate and really cause problems. Now, couple of players down here that should be able to get up with no problems. Lovely work by Angola, patiently trying to push forward here. Again, Lesotho always having numbers back, forcing the Angolans to try their luck from difficult angles and distances now, as their frustration mounts moving in towards the last 5 minutes of the first half, where again, Lesotho have shown themselves to be a tough side to break down here defensively. The ball to this near side, nicely taken in as Lesotho look to push forward. Can they? As it's half on the high. Us says no. Good work defensively then. With so she's dropping back to assist now. Now, again, no Troy with the attempt to cross it from that far side for Lesotho, as, or for the Angolans, I beg your pardon, as Lesotho, again, work ever so hard at keeping things disciplined at the back. The nice foundation to coach Noti has built in the squad. For the Machaile and the Machaita, the three at the back, they have hardly put a foot wrong here so far. Good skill in the middle of the park by the big man to keep it moving. Good vision as well to find Chikubanza here on this near side. Do a good job of keeping each other on the move. And in the end, it's Aquiliano that's won the corner. Now, can the Angolans come up with something special with time running out in this first half? And the teammates on the near post again. It's Depo looking for the deft touch of the defender, out for yet another corner. .22-year-old goalkeeper then, Museo. He and his teammates have worked so hard to keep it at 0-0, especially early on in this first half. Oh, it's a beautiful header, powering forward then. And it's Vidinho, a man who was troublesome last year in those sort of situation, who opens the scoring here for the Angolans in some style. Well, it's a quality ball in there, and it's just powerful. He's coming in, he's got momentum, and he's thundering forward here. Defender beaten, keeper beaten. So, here's your goal scorer, Virginio. And what a time to get it. As we move in closer and closer to the halftime break here.
Now Angola 1, Lesotho 0.
Mutsuani, the striker who's struggled at the other end, is back to try and assist defensively, whilst the man taken out by his own keeper. As Lesotho were looking to defend that corner. Beautifully guided into the river net by Vitinho. Plays for Petro de Luanda out in Angola. Now, it'll be interesting to see how Lesotho adjust, of course, if they are to make adjustments during the halftime break in trying to chase the game now. Had to work hard to get that opening goal here. Wilson, the man, fouled on this occasion, but they certainly came out with the right frame of mind. And, well, here they are with another ball. And, oh, that's beautiful. That is a beautiful goal. Just like the other, only this time it's an open play. And Depu powers forward to give Angola the two-goal cushion. And what a strong ending to this first half for the Angolans. This right side has been lively. Good cross. Oh, powerful header. This is where the Angolans are at their very, very best. Once they've got that power and speed and width in their game, athleticism, it all works out well. Depu appreciating the service. Any striker would pray for that sort of service, and he's made the most of it. So, Lesotho, well, they have it all to do. With the early ball forward, then it's Virginia who opened the scoring with the header clear.
Additional time.
And you have it 4 minutes added on to a half where Angola stepped out, making the intentions very clear. Frustrated for the most part in the early stages with Lesotho keeping them at bay, but they, to their credit, never really gave up. When the moments came late in the half, they have taken them impressively. Well, keep in mind, the other sides in the group will be keeping a close eye on this encounter in the hope of a draw. Do you think it's possible for them? That would have been the best result, the other sides in this group, including Namibia and Malawi. Will get any easier, will it? Malawi next for the Angolans. Oh, this beautiful skill is done well to find the teammate. Oh, power only straight at Muswell from Zini then. And my, oh my, he's had his chances in this half, Zini. Well, magical here from Chico Panza. Absolutely magical in just the creating of the moments for Panza or for his teammates. Well, with the way they're going about life here, this Angola side, and the quality and number of chances they've created in this first half, if it continues in this vein in the second, we could have a high score line here. So, challenge from behind here. Oh, I've seen it. He's still 22 years of age, isn't it? The big number 9. Yellow cards for Sifodi. Plays his club football for Uppington City in South Africa. Good here. Now, Lesotho needs something special at the end of this half to maybe give them a bit of hope for the seconds. Last thing Lesotho will want to do here is give away another goal and come out in the second half trying to find at least 3 goals. Kiliano, the victim of a start showing challenge here. So, Pashodi, the next to pick up a yellow card, they are slowly climbing now the number of yellow cards with Angola. Well, also looking deadly from the dead ball situations in areas like this. Will give them another thing to worry about, yeah. Now, they're not in a hurry. And this could be the very last play of the half here. Far posts. Virginia couldn't necessarily get the last touch that was necessary then, but it was the last attacking play of a first half that started with Angola looking strong and ended with Angola definitely the much stronger of the two sides here. Inside the opening 5, they'd already created 3 clear-cut chances where Musweu, the goalkeeper, and he's a hands full, and they were just coming in all areas here. Lesotho then balanced things out and were able to, at some point, well, keep the chances at a minimum until the last 5 of the second half, and then it was Angola going back to their wicked ways again in as far as the attacking play. Vitinho the first with a powerful header from a corner. Depu with another powerful header a couple of minutes later from open play. And Angola could be leading by more than just the 2 here, with Lesotho having problems defensively, offensively, and just not having fun so far. It's Angola 2, defending champions, looking strong against Lesotho, who are yet to find the back of the net. Now, for the Angolans, well, when you got 6 goal attempts and 5 of them on target, it means the opposition keeper is working extremely hard here. Lesotho yet to really create anything. They're yet to really get onto the game here. Angola dominating in all areas and are looking the part of defending champions with just the way they've come out here and the mentality shown in the first 45.
That's yours. Another opportunity. Let's go for it, guys. Almost. Let me put it here. Oh, guys, this is yours. Guys, come on. Yes, that's just congratulations, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, remember the second game, there's also going to be another challenge, and who knows, you might be the lucky contestant. Nosini Antonio Camargo Salvador went out. And number 13, Pedro Bonolo Francisco. And coming on, number 7, Lady Miguel Vieira. And number 14, Simao Dianzenza. And the 2 substitutions also for Lesotho. Number 18, Makaram Teitzane out. And number 22, Kosobi Maheta out. Number 7, Deboho Nekema. And number 12, Turan Makuru.
Welcome back as we look forward to a good second half of football here. With the way the first ended, there needed to be changes. Lesotho making 3 of them, whilst Angola has also gone on to make a couple of changes. To know the scoreline, if you are just joining us, in favour of the Angolans. What a first half we saw from them in the game they took to Lesotho. And while this shaking up the group, of course, with Namibia still to play against Malawi later on in the day. It is Lesotho to get the second half underway, taking the goal to the right of your picture.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So, Lesotho have it all to do here. Firstly, they'll need to defend well and then need to get on the front foot and make things happen. So, talking about getting onto the front foot, here they are on the far side, and the challenge. Corner Lesotho. So the joint Letima, the number 7 is one of those that has come on here for Lesotho. Looking just outside of the box for the time being. Corner played in. Big win from Angola. First to get to it. Charles could still be coming up here. Nicely done. Beautifully done. Then by Chico Banza, good movement going into the danger area, including a ball in then. It was looking for one of the 2 men arriving on the far post. One of those was Depo. And Lesotho did well enough to deal with that danger, but still, Angola showing just how goal-orientated they can be in no time. So, for Lesotho, the other changes that were made, so Ralisupi coming in off the bench with the number 14. Here they are now looking for the shot in the Need to always be one way of the counter-attack. The flag is stayed down here. Chance for number 3! And Museu's done enough. Came off his line, made himself big to deny Tepu. Well, Angola on the counter. Could be a problem. Flag up this time. Just off. But, well, damned if you do, damned if you don't check against this Angolan side. Good goalkeeping this. They are forced to try to get up to the front foot here in the second, with the situation being what it is. And Angola showing a different side here of themselves in that they can hurt you on the counter. Whilst Lesotho were playing a more conservative game in the first half, they were still hurt by the Angolans. Fear now is that they are just opening it up here. Maguru, the third of the players that has been included onto this 11 on the field for the Super with the changes made. Chico Banza. It's good work to keep it alive, keep the pressure on the far side. width of the field quite beautifully. Then the ball over the top, good pace, and again, good numbers in the box then, and defender doing exceptionally well to deny Chico Panza a shot. Mariani then, the man who plays for African Stars. Just doing enough. Again, it's Angola looking at threats in just about all areas in the field, yeah. Lesotho clear, now look to kickstart a counter of their own here. Nicely done here, pace shown. Can he find the composure at the end of it all? The answer's no. Good contest between the two. Lesotho fans were up on their feet hoping that was their moment then with Utsuwani showing good pace here. And in the end, he went a little wide on that right side, or a little bit too much to his right. The presence of Boatu may have contributed as well to the disappointing ending to that shot for Lesotho. Well, he's very quick to offer his apologies on that occasion to Luani, but called for the foul nonetheless. This is a goal inside, really. It's a handful. Open play. The problem, dead ball situations, they're a serious problem. So will it be the in-swinger or out-swinger? Out-swinger, this was a far post. They get there now. Oh, it's beautiful. Debu with time and space. Towers above the rest once again. And there's three quality headers from Angola, where Lesotho are being played off the park here. Now, gets up, nobody really contesting that, and he's got the quality. Three top-notch headers for the 3 goals scored here. Just power. That's the brace for Depu. Smiles on the faces of the Angolan bench. That's the Angola we enjoyed watching last year. Back terrorizing Southern Africa. Well, the first goal of the second half was always going to be crucial, and Lesotho would have hoped to be the first to get it, and well, they made the changes in that regard and are the first to concede here. Now chasing a 3-goal lead from the Angolans.